Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Talks with the ARC Trust webinar series. My name is Sarah Geis, and I'm the Senior Director of Engagement for the ARC Master Trust, a program of the ARC of Indiana. I want to thank you all for watching our webinar series. And as a reminder, all of our webinars are recorded and are available to view on our website at any time. To view other webinars in our series, you can go to thearctrust.org and click on the webinar and videos button in the banner. In today's webinar, we will be talking about Plan to Achieve Self-Support Accounts. These are also sometimes known as PASS accounts. Plan to Achieve Self-Support or PASS accounts are a way for people to set aside financial resources or their income to help achieve their work goals. The PASS account can be thought of as a savings account that is specifically used to pay for someone's employment goals that a person has. These accounts are run through and approved by the Social Security Administration, and more information can be found on their website. With a PASS account, a person can set aside some of their SSDI, SSI funds, or wages that they've earned from their job to help them achieve their employment goals. The primary objective for the PASS account is for it to help someone work themselves off of Social Security benefits because the employment that they have obtained earns them more than their benefits. Now, it's important to know that if you work off of Social Security benefits, there are ways to be able to maintain your Medicaid eligibility if you receive Medicaid. Working yourself off of Social Security benefits does not automatically mean that you lose Medicaid eligibility. The money that is saved in a PASS account does not count as income or as a resource against someone's SSI or Medicaid eligibility. Through PASS, you can save to achieve your employment goals without worrying about the income or resource limits while trying to do so for your benefits. A person is eligible for a PASS account if they are 15 years or older, receive SSI, or would become eligible for SSI after setting aside income or resources into the PASS account, or have income or resources that can be set aside. So how does PASS work? First, the person who wants to set up a PASS account determines what training, items, or services that they need to achieve their work goals. Then that person can research how much these things will cost. Once the PASS account is established, the person can then put aside these funds needed to pay for these goods and services to help achieve these goals. These things can include supplies to start a small business, school expenses, equipment or tools, transportation costs. This does include a vehicle, specific technology like a computer, educational expenses, and others. If it is something that will help someone achieve their work goal, it could be approved to be saved for with a PASS account. So how does someone set up this type of account? First, you should decide on your work goal and determine what you will need to accomplish these goals. You'll then need to detail your plan in writing. You can have help writing these plans as well. Social Security does prefer that you fill out the PASS form on the Social Security Administration website. There is a specific form that is available to fill out. You can receive support from others to help you fill out this form and write out your plan. These can be people like a social worker, staff, or a family member or friend to help you. As a part of filling out these forms, you will need to include things like showing how the funds will be kept separate from your other financial resources, how you intend to use these funds to reach your goals, and the specific amount that you want to be able to save to achieve your goals. Having a specific time frame to achieve this goal, and this does have to be specifically designed for you. Once you have the PASS forms filled out and your plan described, you will submit this to the Social Security Administration. You can mail this to your local Social Security office, or you can drop this off in person. Some individuals do find it helpful to set a meeting with their local Social Security Administration office to review the plan. If you do schedule a time to meet with SSA, let them know when you are setting up the meeting that you are interested in discussing a PASS account so that they can set you up with the right person in their office. Once the plan is approved, you are then able to start saving based on the plan that you've created. Social Security will want to review your plan so that they can see that your plan is helping you progress towards your goal. If the plan needs changes, a past expert with the Social Security Administration can discuss those changes with you when updates need to be made. If your plan is not approved, you can appeal the decision and work with a past expert through the Social Security Administration to discuss the changes that need to be made. So how does this impact your benefits once PASS has been approved? Again, the income that is put into the PASS account will no longer count as income when factoring someone's SSI or Medicaid benefits. The amount that someone is putting into their account is included in their written plan and approved by Social Security. For example, if someone has included in their plan that they want to save $300 of their monthly earnings to help pay for educational costs, that $300 would be shielded from counting as income. If someone is earning more than that each month, the regular wage counting rules still apply for remaining income. However, this does mean that someone could see an increase in what they were receiving from SSI before the PASS account was established. The funds in the PASS account will also not count towards someone's asset limit. In Indiana, this is also true for Medicaid benefits. Other agencies may also disregard the income set aside in a PASS account when determining eligibility for programs. This can include housing or HUD assistance or SNAP benefits. So let's take a look at some examples of how a PASS account could be beneficial and how this is factored into someone's SSI or Medicaid eligibility. In these examples, the individual is only receiving SSI benefits. So in this example, we have an individual named Billy who wants to go to school and become a social worker. He's currently working part-time and earns $665 a month. Billy is also eligible for SSI benefits. Based on the SSI income calculations, SSI determines that $290 is his countable income, and his SSI benefit is reduced by $290 per month. Through Billy's PASS plan, he does include that he wants to be able to save this $290 in his countable income towards his educational costs. The $290, now that it is placed in a PASS account, is no longer counted as countable income for his SSI benefits, and his SSI benefit is no longer reduced by this amount. In this example, we have an individual named Maria who wants to go to school and become a paralegal. She receives $1,000 in SSDI benefits. In this example, Maria is not eligible for SSI. Maria determines that she needs $980 per month for educational costs to help her achieve her goal of becoming a paralegal. Maria's PASS plan is approved. This excludes up to $980 of her SSDI that's going into her PASS account as income. This does make Maria eligible for SSI payments. Maria must use the SSI payment to pay for living expenses and does need to use the PASS account for approved planned educational costs. Thank you all again for watching, and we hope that you found this informative. If you have questions or would like to learn more, please visit us at our website, give us a call, or send us an email. You're also welcome to join us on social media to learn more.